Right, today I've come to Melton Mowbray in Leicestershire for a couple of reasons. One, because it's the only place you can get a proper homemade Melton Mowbray pie, but also to answer the old question, is this town the origin for the old phrase, paint the town red? Of course it bloody isn't, you bloody idiots! Stop believing false etymologies made up by intellectual charlatans! But Melton Mowbray does have more reason than most places to believe their silly made-up false etymology for a common idiom. Okay, to be fair, Melton Mowbray has a reasonable case to make. Here's how the story goes. On the 6th of April, 1837, the 3rd Marquess of Waterford, known as the Mad Marquess, came to the town having drunk himself stupid with all his fox-hunting friends at a nearby racecourse. The tollkeeper went through the normal procedures of asking to be paid before he opened the gate, but this enraged the drunken louts that were the 3rd Marquess of Waterford, and they started smashing up the place. They nailed the tollkeeper into his toll booth, they vandalised hundreds of properties all across the town, they threw everything they could find all over the place. They broke things, they assaulted people, they ripped down signs and threw them into the river. They were a horrible, horrible drunken riot. And one of the things that they supposedly found, in order to carry out all their vandalism, was buckets of red paint that was being used to repair something nearby. This led to it being referred to as painting the town red. This may also be from a engraving which was made as a drawing of the event, which had a very lurid red paint colour in its illustrations. But there's a couple of problems with this. Problem number one, the incident isn't usually referred to as painting the town red. It's referred to as the Marquess of Waterford's spree in Melton Mowbray. So it would be very odd for that to change to painting the town red. Problem number two, it didn't appear in print for another 50 years, and when it did, it was in the United States, not in England. Which really suggests that the etymology, whatever it happens to be, lies in the United States, not in England. It would seem very strange for an event like this to be used metaphorically to refer to partying, when, from everyone else's perspective, it was acts of vandalism and violence. So although this etymology is often cited in dictionaries, it is almost universally said with no apparent evidence. It's just a thing people say. Compared to many folk etymologies, this has more robustness than others. It is an event that definitely happened, but it becoming an idiom in English doesn't appear to have happened. That event wasn't the cause of the idiom. The Marquess of Waterford was fined for his act, so were his friends. They were fined £100 each or so for their acts of vandalism and assault. But of course he was absurdly rich, and this didn't really mean anything to him, even in the days when £100 was quite a bit of money.